it's Emily here on the very last day of Frightfest. Well, we've had 5 days of fun, freaks and films, and we're gearing up for the bloody climax. Coming up, Leicester Square gets taken over by zombies in honour of the film Zombie Women of Satan. I catch up with the director of Heartless, which is already sold out. And last but not least, The Descent 2, which is the festival's closing film. All that and more coming right up. It'll come as no surprise that the zombies have lurched out in force, but this year it's the girls stealing the show.
Just cracking humour, that's what it's man. Just gore, horror, gore, comedy.
It harks back to all that 70s kind of grindhouse kind of stuff, which is what we wanted to do. A lot of the zombies in the film were burlesque performers. Kate, who plays Harmony Starr in the film, is a burlesque performer as a character.
Do you know, I'd pay to see that.
Everybody's turning up. Mining class at Frightfest. Who would have thought? I don't know. Amazing.
The buzz surrounding Heartless was immense. A unique horror fantasy set in the East End of London. We caught up with the director Philip Ridley and his enigmatic stars Jim Sturgis, Noel Clarke and Eddie Marsan.
I played a weapons man who's basically the messenger for the devil. And I come to see Jim Sturgis' character and I give him a task to do and an ultimatum.
I play Jamie Morgan, who's basically this kind of young, sensitive kind of soul, really, kind of living in East London in the sort of present day, and it's really about, you know, his sort of struggle, I guess, to sort of. I mean, you find him at a time when he's really sort of struggling to make sense of the world we sort of live in, I guess.
And for me, part of choosing something like this was, you know, just making sure I'm doing different roles all the time and not typecasting myself or being typecast by others.
It's the story of a young man called Jamie who's been born with a disfiguring birthmark on his face, and Jamie is kind of having trouble making sense of the world around him, and then he begins to see demons on the streets of the East End of London. He goes out one night, he's a photographer, he goes out one night to take photographs and he sees demons, and that it's the unravelling of that story behind why there are demons on the East End of London.
It's a really intelligent psychological horror film.
It's full of symbolism and quite complex ideas that need a bit of time to sink in.
I like the idea of setting in the East London, like an urban horror film. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. It was very unpredictable.
My name is Kristen Cummings and I play the character of Jenna Rios in The Descent Part 2. And she is a policewoman who is having the worst day of her life, basically. Not that I'm claustrophobic, but I think I became a little bit claustrophobic over the time of shooting the film, for sure.
My character's name is Juno. She's very feisty and she's angrier than she was in the last film. She's not the archetypal villain. She kind of has a few more layers to her. I've tried to make her more human, but she's a lot of fun to play.
I've not seen the film. I've only read the script and seen my, ADR scenes, so I've not seen the film. But the film I shot is terrific.
The most film is set underground, but it's I'll let you into a secret. It's set. We built the cave. When the shooting was over, we all came out blinking into the light, feeling like we had been really genuinely trapped in a cave for 5 weeks. So, it wasn't difficult to empathise with the characters.
Happy birthday, Frightfest, we love you!
Well, that's it from Frightfest for now. It's been a really emotional ride, hasn't it?
Oh my God, I mean, Emily, you were crying in Heartless.
Yeah.
Everyone was crying in Heartless. I mean, I was so overwhelmed by the reception that film got, and I know Philip Ridley, the director, was really pleased with everyone going up to him and saying how fantastic it was.
I have absolutely loved it. It's been human centipedes, it's been zombie Nazis, and well, I suppose that's kind of it till next year. Any messages for the old fans?
What could we have done without it? I mean, they've really turned up, they've really loved it, they've given us so much feedback, boys, haven't they?
We love you and we'll see you next year.
Yeah,
I
Emily,
love you.
We love you.
Oh, goodbye. Give me a kiss then.
Mwah.
See you next time. Mwah. Oh, and you.
Oh, come on, everyone wants a piece of Emily.
Bye.